Happy Saturday, everybody. This is the Uncanny Omar with, she's not here yet. She's upstairs. She was kind enough to go get me my dirty mop water drink from Starbucks. This episode is not brought to you by Starbucks. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday, a good Sunday, if it's really that late into your day. Anyway, but yes, welcome to your Saturday live stream. I'm back. I'm back from camping. Yeah, that's what men do. We camp, right? We build fires and we start fires with just flint, rock, and wood. No, I'm just kidding. I'm too old for that nonsense. Now I go glamping, where we have a cabin in the woods. Why is that here?
And I'm the co-host, Elf.
You have... Yeah, I never realized that the thing is naked. He wears no clothes. How did they get away with that on television? Yes, caffeine. Hi, all. Hope everyone's having a good day. Me too. I hope everybody is having a good day. Hello there. Morning, my friend. What's up? How are you all? Yeah. Good to see you, Nick. Hey, Dana. How are you doing? Rahul is in the house. Yeah, welcome to the Saturday live stream where you can ask me anything, maybe, and I might be able to answer. How are you doing, MK fan? I'm going to let you read
Okay.
Alex's because you're really good with the...
Nope, no, I'm not.
Go for it.
Hello, Alex.
Bonjour. Bonjour, right? Come on, give it a shot.
Yeah.
Alex would appreciate
Hey,
it.
Alex.
They like...
And thank you.
Where you been? Sorry for another unplanned hiatus. I was hanging with each of my parents the past 2 weekends. Got some late birthday presents too. Well, that's good for you for hanging out with your parents. You're a good man. You're a good son. I hope they appreciated that. What'd you get? That's the most important thing. And thank you for the super chat, buddy.
I thought you said you put the camera on a stand.
No. I had to move it back because I needed the stand for my phone to film a TikTok, but I forgot to put it back.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll try to be extra careful, not
extra careful.
Shaking the table.
Not shaking
Good
the
morning.
table. Well, how are you doing, buddy?
I didn't get a haircut. I just wait. Whoa! It's like shaking when you move your finger to touch your phone. It's crazy.
I can probably move it back a little bit.
Okay.
Let me see if it helps. You keep the... Ask her any comic book questions you've ever wanted to know. What Omnis are coming out? What DC Omnis she knows about?
Oh, good. I'm glad you guys had fun last week. And hello from New Zealand. And yeah, Porky Pig and Daffy Duck never wear pants well. So
they're semi they're wearing
hey Sasper.
At least a
Oh,
shirt
thank you.
and a bow tie. A bow tie goes a long way for clothing.
Hamza mostly got clothes and shoes.
That's okay.
That you could give to Al. Which is fine since I work full time. I need business casual stuff.
Yeah, dude, my favorite gifts as an adult now. And my mom, I told her she didn't have to get me anything, but my dad every Christmas would give me like razors, like white shirts, undershirts, and underwear and socks. I'm like, as an adult, I'm like, those are the best gifts ever. As a kid, you're like,
yeah,
where are the toys, dude? Come on.
Your least coolest Omni.
What does Melanie think my least coolest Omni is?
That's a good question. Can I go look around?
No.
Let me go look.
No.
Let me go more. Look. Good morning. Hey, Dina.
Morning.
Yes. Get to that part.
Is meant to be hated. We all hate him.
And this is a fictional character from Dungeon Crawler Carl, not a real
Unless
person.
Tina knows somebody really named
Okay,
that.
let me give the gift. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I'm gonna go look at your office.
Sure. Will they ever reprint it? Yeah, I'm sure one day. I think they have to go through the Wonder Woman by George Perez first. And then they will eventually get to things like that, right? With DC, there's really, not as much as Marvel that needs to be reprinted. Marvel has a bigger catalog than DC does. So eventually they will get to it. Buenos dias, hermano. Dude, how have you been, dude? Hey, Omar Reyes is in the chat, baby. We'll be at New York Comic Con this year, by the way. I cut back on buying, but still watching your videos when I can. Hope all is well. Hope you're doing well, hermano. Hey, R0. Good morning. I missed the Batman Dark Patterns. I see they released a trade paperback with 12 issues, but any chance of a hardcover? That book is so popular. I can't imagine why they're not going to do a hardcover. I'm surprised they didn't get an option for a standard size hardcover, but for now, yeah, it's a 12 issue trade paperback, which I need to get. I keep meaning to get it because Peter says it's one of the best series ever, and he's not alone. I heard a lot of my viewers tell me that is one of the best Batman stories ever. No, she likes X-Force by Liefeld and Niciasa. Good morning, all. Melanie, name 5 defenders.
Defenders of the Earth?
Yeah, you can't name
the
5.
Magic Dude?
No, 5 defenders, female members.
Oh, gosh, no. Where's your 1961?
Oh, they're up on that show.
Oh, that's what I was trying to find.
1961?
Yeah.
Not Golden Age Batman.
No, 1961.
Okay.
Will there still be a DC Solicit stream? I thought it was going to be yesterday.
We thought so too, but we never got the solicitation. So it'll be next Friday. It's usually going to be the 3rd Friday of the month at noon, 12 p.m. Eastern time. So it'll be this Friday. No, you didn't make it 25. Maybe this year we run into each other. We will have to do that. Yeah, Melanie wants to go too.
Yeah. If pressed, which comic book would you each be trapped in forever?
What do you think mine would be?
Uncanny X-Men Volume 3.
Good job. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. What about you?
Wow, that's a really good question.
Something that can help you break out of your situation. You can hollow it out and put a bunch of tools to get out of the trap room. So big, thick Omni.
No, like you're trapped in the world.
Oh, I just assumed trapped in a
what?
room.
Like physically trapped in the
You're asking me? She's the one that asked the question. I knew what you meant.
Oh, do you?
My wife, unfortunately, does not.
Let me get back to that. I'm sorry to say I haven't read comics in a while. I've been reading the 3 Body Problems. I started that, and I did it, and then I forgot I was reading it.
I read the manga adaptation. Do you know the story behind the scenes, like what happened? The creator. It's pretty sad. I'm late. Got caught up reading Kevin Smith's Green Arrow. Not bad. Not bad is. Oh, I like that. I like Green Arrow by Kevin Smith. Morning, you all. If you guys are going to C2E2 this year, will you be having a panel? I don't think we'll be going to C2E2. I know I talked to my buddy John, and he wanted me to come up, but unfortunately, I got to limit my travels. I'm going to Comics Pro in February. It's kind of a last-minute thing. I was asked to be part of a panel on Friday in Comics Pros for publishers and retailers. And then I think we're going to do, I applied for San Diego Comic-Con press passes and New York Comic-Con and maybe one more convention. I think we're going to take a UK trip. Hey, we don't have to learn another language. Not that we did when we were in Japan, but.
Hey, Torsten. You know what, James?
Okay.
That did cross my mind as an answer. But I think I will pick Cable Deadpool's answer because I can live on Cable's floating island, paradise. Yeah, that's what I picked.
So you understood trapped as in trapped in that world.
Yeah.
I understood as trapped as in trapped. Whoops. Okay. Quirky question.
I like your interpretation.
You know what? I stand with Uncanny X-Men
like your interpretation.
Although it's a horrible world with God Loves Man Kills.
Oh, man. Okay.
But at least Rogue is there.
Thank you, Jack, for the super chat. What kind of storyline Superman Brainiac Omni has?
Have you read Superman Exile? You'll have, well, obviously, it'll have the Brainiac trilogy. So it will have that. It'll have the, what was it, the Crimson Kryptonite story. So it will have the stories that will bridge that gap between the Superman Exile and the Triangle Era Volume 1. So it's kind of like the early stage Triangle Era, where you have a bunch of different creators coming on board, like Jerry Ordway, Dan Jurgens, who's the other, right? Roger Stern. I don't think Louise Simonson quite yet, but she gets there in the next book. Fartacular comic. I don't own that one. I know that's Bar's favorite.
Isn't Friday the X-Men stream Crisis?
It is. 2 streams one day. Yeah, 12 p.m. and then 6 p.m. with Crisis.
All right. So now here's what you need to clear this up with James.
James, I got some bad news, but it's not my fault. I was asked, and I knew Melanie was gonna bring up your name because I said I'm gonna tell James. I'm gonna write it down.
It's locked in.
It's locked in. Well, things happen.
And James said until next week. No, this is out of your control, though. This isn't your fault.
Yeah, they were asked, or they asked me, and I was like, it's a panel, and I get to talk about what I do.
You should totally
to
go.
Retailers and how important it is,
and that's only going to help the channel grow, like help people get the books that they wanted. So.
Yeah, and the point for me is always, to go to these things and network and get to meet some of the people that I work with, like through, stop it, through email, right? So I promise the
no,
giveaway.
Don't promise. Just move the date.
I'll move the date.
What if there's like another?
Don't say that. There's nothing that's gonna
next week. Elon, thank you for the super sticker.
What's up, Elon?
And why did you take the?
Okay. I wanted to come back to this question over here. Main character Omar, you're looking snatched for an uncanny today. Slay. Thank you so much, Elon. Much love for the brain rot content. What's a book that got you cooked, lost in the sauce, and one that hits different? No cap. I sound like the oldest man reading that.
No cap.
I don't know what any of that means,
yes,
except slay.
You got this.
Like vampire slayer. Gotham Central. I don't know how to answer this. What book got you cooked?
Were you?
I was cooking.
Were you highly engaged with the material as you read?
Don't translate this into old people speech. I got Siri that can do that. Recently? Recently, The Lost Marbles Volume 3. That cover to cover, I was blown away how good that was. How did it get canceled? Well, I know how it got canceled. People weren't interested in that stuff. It's poorly marketed.
Wait, when you read this comment, you said main character Omar, you're looking snatched for an unk today. Did you say unk?
I don't know.
Or did you say I feel like you? I don't. Okay. Anyway, that means old person.
Uncle. I'm an uncle. Am I not?
Thank you, Bruce, for the super chat. Bruce and Shelly for the super. I can't talk. Super chat. Shelly loves Melly's hair. I of course have a. Oh, thank you.
I do not have. Of course you don't.
Omar just got.
Are y'all making fun of me right now? Y'all get there one day, Happy Saturday. What said there's supposed to be a DC? There was, but they never sent us the information, so it will be here for the next Friday. He said, "I know you ain't making fun of me."
No, but it makes a lot of sense that you would interpret that as uncanny.
That's what what's her name? Kimmy calls me. Oh,
wait, I should.
I was like, that better stand for Uncanny Omar, not Uncle Omar.
I already use my Batman one. It's Batman by Darwin Cook, the thickest absolute. Thank you, Jack, for the super chat.
No, Planetary. I think Planetary still has a beat. Yes, I did say uncanny.
I'm his wife.
This is my lovely
Melanie
lady that makes fun of me as equally as you all do.
Steve Buscemi wrote it.
Did you chat GPT that, Elon? Like, sound like a young person. Rick, yes, there's one more Star Wars announcement. I miss the days when a comic character getting killed or died was actually a big deal. Captain Marvel, still dead. Jean Grey, Superman, Colossus. Now it's another issue, and I think Krakoa era was the worst. Michael, I feel like you had a thought at the beginning that I was with you. We used to say, when I was a kid, we used to say Bucky dead. Oh, that dude's Bucky dead, which meant they're not coming back, right? Like, that's it. Because Bucky was not coming back. Stan Lee was like, I hate kid sidekicks. It's stupid. Kill him. Keep him dead forever. Now what do we say? Uncle Ben dead? I don't even know what to say anymore.
Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben. I hate that I brought Uncle Ben up. Quit saying that.
I picked the recommendations for Deadpool. Can't find the old video. You should definitely do a Deadpool reading order.
Oh.
For me, Baby Nicieza is Deadpool. So anything he wrote.
I agree with that.
You like Kelly Thompson's Deadpool with Monster Island?
It's ridiculous, yeah.
I didn't finish it. I would have to give another try. I don't quite remember.
I like Jerry Dugan's run. Jerry Dugan, Posehns run. Yeah.
I do not like when he's in love with Siren. That's just me.
Oh, that was the Joe Kelly run.
Yeah.
People love that's it's a lot of people's favorite run though. It's the Joe Kelly run.
Scotty Young, Weasel Goes to Hell. I love that trade.
Yeah,
That's such a good trade. Oh my gosh.
I can't believe you like that one.
Look at me remembering stuff.
Oh,
yeah. That.
Believe it or not, because I'm not the
I read
biggest
that in one setting.
fan of Alyssa Wong's Star Wars, Dr. Aphra, but I really liked Alyssa Wong's Deadpool. It made me laugh.
You
didn't like it.
I didn't like it. Yeah.
But
I'm very picky.
With his daughter and what's it called? The red symbiote, the big symbiote. Well, I think Red is the name of the symbiote.
Okay, so here, let me catch up a bit.
I like
Omar
Bucky.
hates Uncle Ben. Do you have a day when you will take a look? Dude, was it I can't. Now you say Uncanny.
I don't know what I'm going to say anymore. Yes, Friday. Next Friday at 6 p.m. Peter and I are going to talk about these announcements and then talking about mapping and, trying to make things easier for people. It's been a couple years since we did our last one with blue and gold, and legit people are confused. And I understand the confusion. So I'm trying to simplify things for people. Yeah.
Oh, who was I talking about?
Last night during an Omnibus stream, Andor came up. Omnidog went most of the show talking about how he needed to watch season 2 before he realized it. Oh my God. Dude, I love Jess. Like, I told Jess, I made a joke last time. He's like, am I invited to that show with you and Peter? And I'm like, you know what, Jess? Yes. Because I know by tomorrow you'll forget that I invited you. So
that's so
oh my gosh. Isn't it crazy that both Jason Todd and Bucky came back in the same year? And in a weird way, so many things were happening in Ed Brubaker's run on Captain America and also Grant Morrison's run on Batman 2. It's just nuts.
I'm Melanie. Hey, Omar.
Oh, this is Melanie.
Hey, Omar. Tina
Tina's
says, hey, Omar.
Yeah, Tina's my friend.
Yeah, Melanie.
That makes TikToks for me.
She says, hey, Omar.
Yeah, and then Melanie is my wife that
you are married to.
I am married to, and she likes comic books. DC's Finest, Batman and Titans need more frequently, please. I know.
Thank you for the super chat.
So I think that's the issue right now. It's wonderful that DC Finest has given us some of the most phenomenal collections. But the thing that is happening, the thing that I thought I talked about this on the Marvel stream this past Thursday, but Marvel did something amazing with the Epic collections, and that was releasing them slowly at first. We only had 4 lines, then it bumped up to 6, and then about a year later, they were up to 8, and then they went nuts, right? DC started with, let's get nuts. We got a lot of catching up to do, which is wonderful. We got so many great collections that first year and going into the second year. The problem with that is that books are going to get left behind because you're always going to have a Batman book. And you just said you need more Batman, right? There's 2 Batman books released every year for DC Finest. That's huge. There are going to be some books that are only released once every 3 years. The things that were happening to like, some Epic collections like Marvel 2-in-1 or Ant-Man. That's the problem. So I think it's wonderful, but also like, oh man, like you're not going to have like the more popular titles are not going to be released as frequently is the problem. So.
Thank you, Jack, for the super chat.
I'm Big Barda. You're Mr. Miracle.
That would be awesome.
I gotta wear heels. I gotta start getting back on the Bowflex.
I like Mr. Miracle's costume.
Fashion
I'd be
sense.
okay with that. Yeah. Thanks for the idea, Jack. And thank you for the super chat. Let me get this.
Considering it's okay, so the question is, how good is Arnold Drake's Doom Patrol considering it's Silver Age? Fully collected in 2 Finest considering them. Yeah. Out of all the Silver Age books, that's the one that I actually enjoy. I'm not the biggest DC Silver Age fan, but I really like that book. I think it's my least favorite. Well, that and the Byrne one is not that great either. I'm not the biggest fan of Doom Patrol by Byrne, but the idea of Doom Patrol being as quirky and as whimsical is kind of there, but not as crazy as it is later on, especially when you get to Grant Morrison's Doom Patrol. But Silver Age Doom Patrol, yeah, it's fun. Yeah, look. Yeah, I liked it.
Okay. We have a question here about music. Where did
Oh, Phil, how are you, buddy? And I don't know when
Go
Tomb of Dracula. I'm
on.
pushing for it. I I even highlighted the top 20, the ones that were there 2 years in a row for them. So I hope they make some decisions about reprints of Tomb of Dracula. Do you have a favorite music in comics? For example, I love The Killing Moon by Echo and the Bunnymen being Moon Knight's ringtone.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, when Cyclops
don't
gets in
know.
his car in X-Men 2, X-Men United, the NSYNC's Bye 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 starts playing automatically. No, it wasn't Cyclops, it was Wolverine that took his car. And he was like, what? That's one of my favorite legit moments in X-Men.
People in the chat, what about you? What are your favorite moments of like music being referenced in comics?
Ooh,
Can't
child.
remember.
Oh, the dance off with Star Lord though, like when he's listening to the five. Oh,
so you're including
steps.
movies though?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was. I mean, that's what he did, right? X-Men. I said X-Men, dude.
Oh. No, I thought in the
My
it was,
the
I don't
only
know.
one who wants a DC Finest collecting Hercules Unbound, inked by Wally Wood. Well, not anymore, Dana, because you said Wally Wood, and that gets a lot of people's attentions.
Do you know anything about Dynamite's Ben 10 series coming next month?
Is it Greg Weiserman that's writing that series, or is it Joe? Or is it Joe Kelly? Or not Joe Kelly? Joe. Oh my gosh, what is the gentleman's name? Joe. I've interviewed him.
I think a couple weeks ago.
He's the he's the co-creator of Ben 10.
And
I don't know much about it.
I think that's what somebody said.
Oh, okay.
Happy to hear you're a Doom fan.
Man, I read those when I was in middle school.
Graphic novels?
House Atreides and House Harkonnen. If so, what do you think of them? I haven't read those two. And I really, because I'm waiting for the slipcase editions of them. And what is this, baby? Help me out. Cold brew or ice coffee? Cold brew. Cold brew. How are you, my brother? Oh, shoot. I had a train of thought, and then you highlighted that. What was the question?
It was about Ben 10.
No, after that, there was another question. Joe Casey is who I was thinking about, but there was another question after that. Man, I'm so sorry. What did you think of the X-Men?
Dune.
Oh, the Dune. Yeah. So I'm waiting for the slipcase edition. I love Dune. When I was in middle school, oh my gosh, man, Dune. And then what else did I read? I started reading the Dark Tower saga. And I love those books. Joe Casey, yeah.
Stephen, I'll come back to your super chat case.
So I like adaptations of comics or books when they're done right. Yeah.
Okay.
Diary collectors, dude. Johnny, I was just talking about you, man. How one of the biggest reasons I would go to see 2E2 would be to go see Johnny, because I love that dude.
Hi, Johnny. Okay, so Steven's super chat.
Will Age of Krakoa Omni's numbering get confusing?
They give you super chat. You get his gift because it matches.
One of the things that I wish they had done was put a number in the back like the Epic collections, but even then it might get confusing because they're missing the events. So Peter and I are going to try to simplify things for everybody on next Friday at 6 p.m. This is why I do reading orders, and I wish we could make things easier, like mapping things and putting them in numerical order, like volumes 1, 2. But it makes sense why they want to revamp it to a Reign of X, because once you get to volume 3, they kind of slow down on sales. But I wish they had numbers in the back, kind of like they did with Ed Brubaker's Omnis when they were reprinted. Yes, they also used Bye 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 and Deadpool and Wolverine at the very beginning when he's doing the dance off and killing all those people.
Thank you, John, for the super chat, and it's a 2-parter. So, going from best to worst. Soups and Barda almost make adult movie. Heroes in Crisis, Wally. New 52 Lobo, Deadly Bee Weapon of Amazon's Attack. And let's see. Sue Dimney cover up. Batman Hates Rock Music. Race Swap Lois Lane. And all of Hush Tua.
Well, I haven't read Hush Tua, so I don't know about that one.
This is a lot. I can show this. Okay. And then I'll just go back and forth.
First of all, from best to worst is not how I would put any of this. I would put, these are all bad. But with the exception of Hush 2, I don't know. I haven't read it. Okay. So my best is like the least worst, right? Is what you mean. To the absolute worst, what offends me the most? Whew. This is tough. Okay.
Dude.
You know what? I'm gonna go with
Well, Hush Tua, because you haven't
I
read it.
haven't read Hush
All
Tua,
right,
so
that's
there
the
we go.
best.
That's a good thing. Thank you, my love.
I'll get you started.
Batman hates rock music. That's not that bad. Go to this one. New 52 Lobo. I didn't have to read it. I still did. It was awful. Ooh, this is where it gets hard. I hated that Amazon's Attack. Is it Will Pfeiffer that wrote that? That whole crossover was bad. So I'm going to go with Deadly Bee Weapon of Amazon's Attack. Then Soups and Barda almost make an adult movie because, it's not. I think people blow that out of proportion, just like I'm sure most of these get blown out of proportion. Ray Swap Lois Lane. She was doing a story. She wanted to know what it felt like to be a black woman. So she went into that machine that race swapped her. I don't know if they'll ever collect that. Oh boy. Ooh. Okay, go to this one. Okay, and then Heroes in Crisis Wally West, because what? They just brought back one of the greatest characters, and this is what you're gonna do to him? And I don't want to spoil what happens in these stories, by the way. And the Soup did me cover up. Like, I hate Identity Crisis. I know some people love it, and more power to you. But there we go.
Good job.
Woo, we did it. Oye, hombre, ojalá te envío de vuelta a Oz, hecho pedazos. Live long, Wolverine.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you first. Maybe read that in español.
What does it mean?
Te envío de vuelta a Oz. I'm sending you return to Oz in pieces. In pieces? Ojalata. Ojalata is the one I'm having a hard problem. Hombre de ojalata.
He doesn't know Spanish.
I don't know Spanish.
Thank you for the super chat. I meet out on the Spectacular Spider-Man Omnibus.
Missed out.
Any chance they do a reprint?
I've asked, I'm going to ask about that one too, if they'll restock it, because they are restocking Dawn of X Volume 1, in case you missed out on it. It'll be back in April, but just the standard cover.
Okay. What do you think of that other X-Men series from 2010 written by Gischler?
Oh, Gischler.
That ran alongside Uncanny by Gillen. Joy First to Last in the Fantastic Four Bermuda story. Surprise run isn't in trade.
That's the vampire story, right? Like X-Men versus Dracula. I would like to see that all put into one omnibus, because there were also miniseries. Like, they were bringing back Dracula strong during that time. Jubilee gets turned into a vampire, and that stays like in canon for a long time. It was fun. Wasn't necessarily my favorite, but it was fun. And I think most of it, if not all of it, is collected in trade paperback at least.
Oh, thank you, Shelley.
See, Shelley speaks Spanish. She's a great Floridian. I'm a Kentucky boy now. I barely speak Spanish.
What Omni should I get for Batman after the Jeff Loeb one for continuity?
Nightfall? Because Jeff Loeb's is pretty much year 2 and year 3 of Batman. So Nightfall would be the next one up.
The super chat system was finding me, so I had to edit and break up the question. It is almost as if even YouTube itself doesn't get that level of suck.
Yeah, we're like, we can't put Heroes in Crisis and Identity Crisis in the same sentence.
What did you think of Batman working with Joe Chill in year 2?
Chat. Oh, you have the Dune avatar. That's awesome. I'm a big fan of year 2. I liked it. It's as ridiculous as Spider-Man working with the Robber in Return of the Robber in, what was that, Spider-Man 200? You know, they're like, this is the guy that killed my parents, but I gotta work with him to figure out this crime by the Reaper. So I dug it. Ooh, Omar, your least favorite
Jack, I'm so sorry.
Batman and
That's
Superman.
the second time I did that. I'm so sorry.
So I'll admit I have not read all of Batman. There's a lot of Batman from the Golden Age because I just stopped. Not for me. And Silver Age, because it hasn't been that well collected. And a lot of Bronze Age stuff I've never read. But I have read every single issue of Batman post Crisis on Infinite Earths, including miniseries. And I think to this day, I think I've shared this before. My least favorite has to be City of Crime by David Lapham. And a lot of that has to do with me being a huge fan of the Stray Bullets series by David Lapham. So it surprised me how much I did not like that run. Superman, I'm trying to think. You know, I think most people probably think that my least favorite has to be Bendis because of everything that was happening that I did not agree with at the time, like aging up Jonathan Kent, I thought was a mistake. I don't know if For Tomorrow's pretty bad. It's got beautiful artwork, and that might be the saving grace of that run, which is, of course, Jim Lee. Man, this was a tough one. JMS's run, I thought, started strong, but then, of course, he left the book. You know what? I'm actually not a fan of the New 52 Superman. The very beginning, I didn't like it. I know, dude, and it's Grant Morrison and George Perez. Maybe the Jalen Yang stuff after that. Oh, man, this is a tough one. I'm going to stick with the Bendis. Man, I just came full circle. I'm sorry about that.
Omar, something for your taste. Yesterday I watched Shining in
Ooh,
IMAX.
I love that movie.
Was a different experience. Hotel Inside's that big, or here's Shining scene where Jack Nicholson's face is on whole IMAX screen.
Man, I love that movie. That would be cool. We don't have an IMAX around. I mean, we have to drive to like Cincinnati, right, to go watch an IMAX movie. It's been a while since we've seen one. Speaking of Nightfall, Sword of Asriel Deluxe in April. What is the one essential? Oh no, that is the one essential for Nightfall, but not included. Correct. Yes, for some reason.
Didn't Spider-Man let the burglar die in Amazing Spider-Man 200?
Again, because the burglar lived. That's not an omnibus format yet, right? Cosmo. Oh, it's already Cosmo shop. BD Cosmo.
BD Cosmos time. But first, let me get this super chat.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Character
gosh.
you both want to see in Doomsday.
Like at Last Hurrah, like who's a character that I enjoyed the portrayal of? Nightcrawler. That was it. Alan Cummings. That guy was amazing, man. That guy. Even the design on him with the. I'm sorry, it wasn't tattoos. It was like it was on his skin. Oh, that guy was amazing. So yeah, I would like to see Nightcrawler one last time in Avengers Doomsday. What about you?
No, I don't remember.
Deadpool. Cable. We've only seen one Josh Brolin Cable in that movie. Cable shows back up. Professor Body Slide by 3. Dude, you and like 5 other middle-aged white women would be like. Okay, me too. I do love when he says. I get that from our fellow Kimmy told me the heated rivalry is for middle-aged white women, so I can't get that out of my head now.
When we met Fabian Iglesiasa in New York?
I've met him a few times. Yeah, last time was at New York Comic Con.
And I didn't want the Deadpool Wolverine poster. I wanted the Cable and Deadpool poster. He was like, so what draws you to Cable? And I was like, I have a thing for older men with the weight of the world on their shoulders. He's like, huh. I was like, yes, I gave a good answer. I feel
that was a great answer. Because I'm sure he's used to hearing Deadpool's funny.
Well, no, he was asking specifically about Cable.
No.
Cable and Deadpool. Not
but like, when people approach him, they're like, man, Deadpool's really funny. Like me, that's my simp answer. Like, I love Deadpool. He's really funny. He makes me laugh a lot. Are you a funny guy too?
And then he filled out the poster, and I can't put it in my classroom because it's not appropriate for school. Let's talk about BD Cosmos for a moment.
If you live in Canada and you're interested in purchasing any of the big books we talked about, this part of the video is sponsored by BD Cosmos, the Canadian leader in graphic novels. They have a physical storefront in Montreal, Quebec, and website bdcosmos.com. 25% off your order of 99 Canadian dollars or more. Free shipping everywhere in Canada for every order of 250 Canadian dollars or more. And at the checkout, let them know Near Mint Condition sent you their way, and you'll be added to the $25 gift card raffle. Entries are valid for new and returning customers, and that's
BD Cosmos. With rewards and raffles, they give customers in Canada a pew pew pew.
There you go. See, look, there's people that love that story, and that's cool. Batman City of Crime was amazing. It was different, and the story was deeply layered with multiple villains. Also, Ramon Bach's artwork was incredible and super detailed, especially the background. That's why I always say read things for yourself. Just because one dude on YouTube doesn't like something may not mean that you're also going to hate it.
Speaking of David Lapham, is anyone checking out American Caper? It was one of the guys who created and wrote GTA up to GTA 5 with Lapham on art.
No.
Any Gambit recommendations, or do you know if Marvel is planning something for him?
I don't know if they're planning something for him, but Gambit recommendations. Well, you're in luck because we're going to get the Trial of Gambit. I never would recommend that book to anybody, though, because I hate that story. I actually, the series that I really liked was the Gambit series by Fabian Nicieza. It's really good. It dives deep into his backstory. You also get a lot more of characters like, well, at the time it was Scalp Hunter. Now he goes by Grey Crow because of that series. And Steve Skro's doing the artwork. I really hope they reprint that one day.
On what issue do I start reading Detective Comics? I like how you started your question with a prepositional phrase instead of ending with it.
On what issue? Wait, I'm sorry, Jerry. Like, what do you like? Detective Comics now? Like, because it's been rebooted twice, right? Detective in Rebirth and Detective in. Well, no, they went back to the Legacy number when it was Rebirth. What do you mean? Sorry. I would like to know a little more about your question.
If you can make a Fantastic Four B team.
Oh, you already know, baby.
Also, if DC had their version of Fantastic Four, let's call them the Brave and the Bold. Who would you pick for that team as well?
Let's call them the Challengers of the Unknown, because that's pretty much what the Fantastic Four are. Okay. Dude, this is the easiest question today. My backup team for the Fantastic Four: Wolverine, Spider-Man, Hulk, Ghost Rider. That's the new Fantastic Four team, and I'm sticking with them. Joe Mad artwork is the right answer, though, for that one. Gambit series is good. Gambit Wolverine. Yeah, Gambit Wolverine victims are good. Backup Fantastic Four team for DC, if Challengers of the Unknown again. I would go the easy route. Okay. I don't want to go the easy route. I would be like, Last Man or Plastic Man. Let's go with a little bit of a spin here, but Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor, and then Solomon Grundy. I'm trying to think of characters like Big Barda, just because I love Big Barda in anything. She really does fit into every book. And the Ray.
Who's that?
90s The Ray. It's the guy that can fly. It's the guy with the helmet. He was a character that they brought back. Joe Quesada actually brought him back for DC in the late 80s.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Jonathan, that's what gets
you. Let's see. So Joe's saying, yeah, there's like 1,000 plus. So I don't know what story.
Okay. The easy answer really is Detective Comics like Rebirth. So there's a Detective Comics omnibus that's called The Rise and the Fall of the Batman. It's bringing Detective Comics back to the Legacy number, and that one showcases like all of the Bat family too. So that would be my answer, guys. I know there's 1,000 issues and that gets overwhelming, but that's where I would start. Not with number 1, because there's no Batman in those issues. Those have never been reprinted. We were gonna get them, and I'm sure we'll get them one day, but yeah.
So this person
She-Hulk is not.
I started reading Ghost Machine. I read Geiger and Junkyard Joe trade. What would you recommend? So
Rook is amazing.
So does
yes. Rook Exodus was one of my favorite reads last year. I still have I was actually gonna put that in my hidden gems, and I can't find it now.
It truly is hidden.
Wow, look at you with the witty. It's pretty good, baby.
Charlie, thank you for the super chat. Good morning, guys. I heard discussion about X-Men 2010.
Yes. Oh, look at he's already mapped it, dude.
It's only 552 pages, and Omni would be probably X-Men by Gischler, with X-Men 2010 numbers 1 through 29 with tie-in books.
Charlie, please tell me that Peter has abducted you into joining our brain trust for the not the Evergreen, but the polls that we're starting here. I think as early as next month. Seriously, Charlie, that's great mapping off the top of your head. I feel like OG Detective would be done by Fantagraphics. No, I think, remember, there were 2 Omnis that they were going to release, and then they pulled them from the catalog because of, it was the time, so they
DC,
were pretty...
Fantastic Four, Sunboy, Block, Invisible Kid, and Brainiac 5. I thought you liked Burn Superman.
I do. But you went with those characters. Interesting.
Thank you for the super chat.
What did I think outside the box, Phil?
Any Alien versus Predator Omni news?
I'm sorry. No, I don't have news on those.
Is the Sentry Omni mapping as bad as people say?
No, but it could be better. Like, here's the thing. Can you click on that, my love?
Yeah.
Let's go back to this.
Okay.
Because I think this is very, like, it is a topic that comes up often.
Oh, actually, wait a second. This question's connected. Is the material in the upcoming Sentry Omnibus good? I enjoyed Thunderbolts movie last year, and I want to know if it's a good book to read Sentry. This person saying, talk about the mapping.
Okay, so the mapping is, well, I'll take one at a time. The mapping is, it's every miniseries that's been long out of print. I think what people wanted were the connecting stories, like, when this is a spoiler, shoot, like those New Avengers issues, right? Like where something happens, or those issues of Siege, right? Where but really for that stuff, you just need a recap page. I'm a guy that likes everything in a book, no issue left behind. So I understand that mentality, but I don't speak for everybody, right? That's the thing. We all want something different when it comes to mapping. I think some things would make, there are some issues that I would have added personally that would make the book better. Is it as bad? Absolutely not. It's good enough. People are smart enough to go, oh, the Sentry was dead for a while. Okay, now he's back. Got it. Like, you don't need 3 issues of things that have nothing really to do with the Sentry in there just for you to figure out that he died. But it really is case by case when it comes to mapping. I think that's the issue now is, everybody has a voice and everybody has an opinion and everybody is on the internet. So things get blown out of proportion when it comes to these things. And I try to be as diplomatic as I can be when talking about the mapping with these things, because that's not my job, right? I don't work for Marvel or DC. I can only suggest things. No, not the Centauri, the Sentry.
So,
but that's my answer. No, it's not as bad as people make it out to be. Could it have been better? Absolutely.
So you answered this question.
The Sentry Omnibus, good. Again, I think you should read it. I don't like the Sentry. I thought the first miniseries was great. I really like the little gimmick they used. Ooh, it was a character that Stan Lee created that time forgot. That was such a cool gimmick, right? And to kind of shoehorn him into big events in the Marvel universe, pretty cool. So, but I'm not the biggest fan of everything. I thought the character was overrated, but people really like him. Oh yeah.
Peter has me a DC Finance.
Good.
It's
that's awesome.
Huge honor. And thank you, Jack, for the super chat.
Viva Peru carajo! Character I most want to see return in Doomsday. Okay, Kang the Conqueror. Me too, but a good Kang the Conqueror, not whimsical Kang the Conqueror. Melanie and Layton's Shellhead Omni needs a reprint. I hope people bought Armor Wars. Have either of you read any I know what you're doing. My go-to is Anna Senti's Legs. Oh, wait, no, that's my go-to. Ryan Gonzalez and Marjorie Liu. Any comic creator crushes. I think for me, a lot of it has to do with their writing. I do like Anna Senti. So I think that maybe when I was younger, I remember ooh, it's a lady and she knows how to write comics well. So now this is thanks a lot, Bruce. Oh my God, Melanie. You know who the star of the show is? Not freaking Chip Zdarsky.
We go put Chipperoonie back.
Leah Williams is pretty sharp looking. Somebody can send me a cutout of her. Joelle Jones. I got to hang out with Joelle Jones and have some drinks with her at C2E2. She is a wonderful human being. I really enjoyed just hanging around with her. Any more Omni announcements this week or later? Yes, tomorrow. I think there's one. I'll have to look at the schedule, but I think I haven't been reading Planet She-Hulk because I'm waiting for the trade paperback, so I can't wait to read it. Has Captain Atom's first appearance and early issues been collected anywhere aside from the 2 DC Showcase volumes? Do you know if they're bringing back Captain Atom Omnis? Not Captain Atom Omnis, but for sure DC Finest.
Let's see. I starred some things here. What's your favorite Absolute or Ultimate title? Absolute Wonder Woman.
Absolute Wonder Woman and Ultimates. Final answer. Second would be Absolute Martian Manhunter and Ultimate X-Men.
Are the new Wild Story comics by Warren Ellis worth reading?
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in there.
Are events like Infinity Gauntlet, War, Crusade going to be reprinted via Epic Collections? Or would I have to get their separate trades from when I read stuff like Warlock or Silver Surfer?
I think eventually we'll have those Marvel events. Joelle Jones is a baddie. The giveaway.
You missed that, Josh.
Well, I got invited to go to Comics Pro, so I want to go to that. And Marjorie Liu is cute too, by the way. And she's pretty talented. Chip outranks you, Omar. Deal with it. I do love Torun Grombeck. That is my kind. But I see her as like a friend. She's a sharp-looking lady, but she's just somebody to go and have a beer with, and just have a blast. Joelle Jones goes in the same dog park with a beer attached that I take my
bar.
Beer bat attached that I take my. Oh, really? That's cool.
Wow.
And I like her artwork too. I think Joelle Jones is a great artist. Yes, Eternaut is back. Yeah. If you haven't bought it, buy it now. Oh my gosh. I actually just did my overview of it. I think that comes out tomorrow. I love that book.
You're welcome.
Oh, you are so welcome.
Do you have any female-centric Omni announcements? But the question is, when are you announcing female-centric?
Oh, when? Okay, great.
I changed it too.
How about this? For Marvel and DC, since I know what DC is releasing, and of course what Marvel is releasing, I can say that yes to female-centric Omnis.
What would your dream 6 versus 6 comic fight be?
Me, Wolverine. No, I'm just kidding.
You're in there.
Okay. 6 characters against 6 characters. Oh man, this is a tough one.
Sinister 6. That's easy. You got the versus.
Okay, if we're doing Dream Team, I'm gonna go Guts.
Yeah.
Wolverine. I need a tank. Big Barda. Oh yeah. Let's see who else. Almost put Booster Gold and Blue Beetle in there, but I just love those characters. But they're not going to help at all. Hold on. Let's think about this because it all depends on who the other 6 are, though. So we got Wolverine, Guts, Big Barda, Storm, She-Hulk, and we need a big powerhouse, like a godlike character. Molecule Man. The Molecule Man against Phoenix, Jean Grey Phoenix, Hyperion, the original Squadron Supreme, Mark Grunwald, Hyperion. That was a big Griffin, Femto. That would be good against the God Hand, actually. Nosferatu Zod. Man, I know they're both from the same manga, but they're just so bad, eh?
Scott said Shade.
Shade the Changing Man? That would be cool. Again, actually, Shade against Molecule Man. That would be kind of cool. Okay, one more. Good answer. Lena Inverse from Slayer. I'm just kidding.
Good reason for life.
Oh my gosh, come on, Melanie. Give me the Hellboy. I just throw Hellboy in there for the sake of sales.
Oh, there you go, multiple man. I love Witch Hat. Oh, how do you say it? Because
Atelier.
I always say Atelier, and I think it's incorrect. I love it. I am caught up. I'm reading it on the Kodansha app, and it's yes, questions are being answered about character development. Like, oh, that's why he did that. Oh man, it's getting dramatic. I really like it. Lance, are you all caught up on it? Let's see. Josh is saying Luffy, Big Barda, Guts, Usagi Yojimbo, Full Metal, Riley from Gunsmith. Oh, that was cool.
What is Riley gonna do besides drive up in a cool car? That's as useful as having
Blue Beetle, Booster Gold.
Booster Gold attack. Moral support. You can do it, guys. Yeah, we'll be here at the bar drinking.
Will you be doing an overview of the Drifter Omnia edition?
Drifter. Yes. Yeah. I will be.
Oh,
I don't think that's real.
8 liar. Oh, sorry, we're reading comments to ourselves. Okay.
Yes, don't forget to hit that like button.
That's on House on the Lake. You really liked it.
Loved it. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it so much. I immediately let my brother borrow it 3 years ago. Guess who hasn't returned my book? Does DC hate Wildstorm? What on Saturday morning stream acts must one commit to get Gen 13 Wetworks and Wildcats Omnis? We did get a Wildcats compendium. We got a Gen 13 Deluxe edition. And oh man, what I would give to have a Wetworks. I don't know.
Is that I see Black Panther, Panther's Prey? Is that what Logan's
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Okay. Can you get it?
Yeah.
No, that you're getting. Sorry.
Yeah.
What is the success rate of last year's Marvel and DC polls? It seems pretty good, but overall, just curious as to how much they listen. Oh, and then I'll give a couple of super chats.
DC was very grateful. DC has been amazing. Marvel has a new team, and they're still trying to get used to things. But they did ask me for the poll results for the reprints. So that's a good step in the right direction, right? I don't want to bombard them. You know, whenever you're the guy that gets to communicate this stuff, you've got to pick your battles, right? I no longer pick my battles with covers when people are like, oh, it's an ugly cover. Omar, can you get them to change that? No, not anymore. That ship has sailed, and I don't want to tick anybody off. I'd rather, get them to add books like we did with the Juggernaut miniseries in the Reign of X Volume 1. Then talk about a cover. Sorry. But yeah, I can't just bombard them with emails every day. So I hope that we'll see more of those reprints, and I hope they start coming out with the top, some of the books people voted for.
Grifter.
I love that dude. I know he looks like Gambit with a mask on, but yeah, Omar never smells Omnis anymore.
That's true.
I'm sorry.
Absolute Death of Superman Tombstone just arrived. Where am I going to put it? It's taller than the Wednesday Comics hardcover.
You see Wednesday? Sorry, next to Little Demo.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going to put it. Yeah, mine hasn't been. Mine got caught up in the, I don't know. Like, it's somewhere out there. People have asked me, where's my overview of it? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot. It's coming.
Does Grifter tell you to buy crypto?
A grifter does, yes. My girlfriend is outside.
Nope, that's not what it says.
I feel like Omar dealing with Marvel is similar to that relationship.
It's not what it...
Oh, I said outside. I'm sorry.
Hello, sorry if this has been asked earlier in the stream, but is there any news about Classic Spidey Epic collections?
We're actually doing our our Epic collection reveal for the months of November and December on February 5th, 11:30 a.m. That's a Thursday. Marvel didn't listen on Super Dracula 2. Well, I did highlight it again.
You got a
Grr.
When is the World's Finest Omnibus coming?
The new World's Finest? I don't know.
No idea how long Witch Hat Atelier will go on, but I feel like a time skip having the younger characters grow up is imminent. Oh, are you saying that?
She's an outdoor girl.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
That would be really
She's outside.
Let's see. Have you read any early Iron Fist? I think Claremont wrote some of it.
I read all that stuff. There's an omnibus of it. Yep. Larry Hama drew some of it. Yeah.
DC also printed Sleeper and Planetary, which I believe both started or were on Wildstorm at some point in their publication.
Well, yeah, let's not forget Stormwatch and The Authority were both Wildstorm as well. So, yeah, I think they'll get to it one day. I don't think people are just yelling up and down that they want the classic stuff. They'd rather have some newer stuff. Yeah.
Super chat. So sorry.
It's okay. Appreciate you both. Some petty cash for a coffee in exchange for any news or hope for a Wolvie Omni Volume 1 reprint. I want to drop 300 on eBay. Okay, so this question was a lot easier to answer 2 years ago when they were actually following the poll, and we're still doing it, by the way. But nowadays, 2 years ago it would have been like, just wait. It was in the top 20. More than likely, it's going to come back. Let's see what happens this year. Let's see what happens with the next round of announcements from Marvel, if you can wait. But I also understand what it's like. By the way, good news for me. I don't think anyone else cares. I waited without any news because there's no one like me for records and vinyls out there for a reprint of the Chrono Trigger vinyl. And guess what popped up just yesterday at 2:00 in the morning on the Squaresoft or Square Enix website? A reprint of the Chrono Trigger vinyl. Yes, I did. Like that. I was like, within 2 minutes of them like emailing me, I'm like, done. I didn't even look at like how much it was. But I understand what that's like, dude. Like, I'm also a fan of things that I don't know when they'll be reprinted, but if I wait long enough, and I've waited years for that one, and I just want to say, I know what it's like to like want something and wait, and hopefully they'll reprint it. It will be reprinted. I just don't know when. That's the big thing, right? I wish I could tell you.
Hans is saying, I miss the days when if someone asked if there's something being reprinted,
it's on the poll, right? On the poll. So let's wait and see if they actually look at the poll or do something about the poll. I know they've looked at it and start giving us some of those reprints.
And thank you for the super chat.
Getting into comics again and loving them, but was burnt by a collection that stopped early. Oh, dude, IDW Transformers. Yeah. What was your most painful incomplete collection? I think I agree with you. That one hurt a lot. But I have customs of volumes 4, 5, 6, and 7. That one hurt. I mean, Marvel and DC also do this, right? Marvel and DC have done this before in the past where they started something and they didn't end it. Look at the Marvel Masterworks line. But hopefully one day, Marvel Masterworks will come back.
I'm disappointed that Ice Cream Man Volume 3 was canceled because there weren't enough pre-orders.
That's a good answer. That hurts. Yeah.
But I did pre-order because I'm totally oblivious to stuff like that.
Well, and I think a lot of people are.
Yeah, if there was another, try added, I would totally pre-order.
I need to email him again and ask him to see, how we can make sure things like that.
Yeah, like happen. If we promoted it. John, thank you for the super chat.
I'm trying to think of what else. Like, for the longest time, 100 Bullets, it didn't include Brother Lono. That was a big one. That really.
Saga, but I mean that's because that doesn't count.
Yeah, like Green Arrow in Rebirth Deluxe Edition.
What would your G.I. Joe codename be?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, we've got some lame names like Duke and Flint, but we got some cool dudes there. Like, I almost said Dutch. That's not that cool of a name. But Shipwreck is awesome. Shipwreck, and who's another one of my favorites? Quick Kick, Snake. Dude, how bad are you? Like, if you're at Starbucks and they're like, a non-dairy vanilla sweet cream cold brew for Snake Eyes.
Sugar-free vanilla syrup.
Sugar-free syrup for Snake Eyes. Oh.
I was distracted by Charlie pointing out that Yasunori Mitsuda said the music was inspired by Melodies of His Dreams. Yasunori Mitsuda.
Everything he did. Everything. Including things I don't even like, the video games like Chrono Cross. Not my favorite, but I still love that music. Xenogears.
Tibet, The Wind is Calling.
Yes.
Valley, Where the Wind is Born. Satan's theme. Oh my gosh.
Okay. What was the?
Wait, did you answer G.I. Joe?
Oh,
You were listing all the real ones. What's yours? Collectible Cutie.
no matter what I say, it's gonna be like that. Sounds like a Care Bear name.
Collectible Cutie.
Kind heart.
No, I got nothing.
Chili con queso. Oh, I like that name. Oh, chili con carne. Ooh, wait, that's like a stripper name.
Well, I thought
Actually,
about pointing out whatever you come up with, you're gonna say it's like your porn name.
I put a lot more thought into that than G.I. Joe code name. I don't know, man. The Collector.
Thank
On a
you
scale,
so much for the super chat.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a sucker am I for getting both Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 5 and Death of Ultimate Spider-Man Omni? Have an awesome weekend, you two. Dude, it's good to see you. Not much. I'm the same way. Like, it feels incomplete if I don't see a Volume 5 on there. Like, if it's X-Men, right? Like, I'm like, why would I not get Uncanny 5 and also the prelude to the Mutant Massacre? Or Volume 6 and the Mutant Massacre? I get it. You're not a sucker.
Okay, we have another super chat that I'll come back to. Hey, Bo, but I want to show what people were suggesting. Unk?
I am not calling myself Unk.
It's no job. That you need a Latino name. Manga. Omar.
I don't do FOMO.
This person.
We had a friend with that code name.
Actually, did you talk about corn husks last night?
No, I never did.
Nobody.
Deal.
Old man.
Hey, easy.
Duke and
now.
Flint are badass names, Omar.
No, they're not. Duke and Flint.
Wallet Killer.
You go to a dance club and Duke and Flint
Listen.
are there. Ain't nobody picking them up.
Oh my gosh. Yes, this is
Ooh,
you.
Speed Read is good.
Yes.
That's like
Connoisseur.
I like connoisseur.
That makes you sound hoity-toity, though. Chris Clare.
Chris Claremont's Instagram name is
Auntie.
beautiful. It's,
Top cover, Omar.
it's Chris Clear Mountain. That's his name.
Aww.
Top. Get out of here, John.
T. Omar.
Okay, I kind of like that. That is so
We
red.
go.
These are good.
Okay. Oh man, you guys, yeah, that was good. Let's see. Let's get back to apparently, minutes ago, you said Squaresoft.
I did. I'm sorry, dude. I'm a creature of habit. It'll always be Squaresoft. I don't know what Square Enix is. It feels wrong saying Square Enix. That's for the young bucks, man. I'm an old soul. I Squaresoft for life, baby.
Happy Saturday. Hope you both are well.
Happy Saturday.
Can a director make a superhero movie who normally wouldn't? Who would it be? Fincher and Batman for me. That's a cool question.
Martin Scorsese. Martin Scorsese directing a Gotham Central or a criminal movie. But Criminal's getting a series, so Gotham Central movie. Because Scorsese hates superhero movies. Well, Quentin Tarantino, he hates everything right now. Quentin Tarantino with a Squirrel Girl movie just to make him suffer.
Gosh.
Yeah, he's been, I don't know, man. Like he's getting older and he's just like hating on actors, hating on movies. Yeah.
Jack, thank you for the super chat.
I hope we get Omar as Mr. Miracle before Grand Theft Auto 6. How long has that been in the works? Out of curiosity. I've seen that joke pop up from time to time.
Okay, let me double check.
Okay.
I think I got all of the super chats. Okay. It is Walt's Comic Shop time. Yeah.
We're just having a blast today. That's what happens when I go glamping for a weekend. I miss you all. Okay. If you live in Europe and you're interested in pre-ordering any of the big books that we talked about from Marvel and DC, they have the cheapest pre-order prices for Marvel and DC, and that is Walt's Comic Shop. Flat shipping rates for €12 for all EU countries. Emails answered within 24 hours. And at the checkout, if you type near mint condition, all one word, you get free shipping for all EU countries with your first order of over €40 or more. And that's
Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ding,
I like that. That's the one.
ding.
That's the one.
Oh, yay. You guys are so witty.
I like that. That's a good one. Wonder what Chat GPT would say.
Hey, Josh Dragons. In your estimation, how much double dipping is there between Superman Triangle Era 2 and the Death of Superman Omnis? 75% or more?
No, not that much. Because it's broken up between volumes 2 and 3. So you'll have some of the all the death and some of the funeral, and then all the rest of the reign of the Superman return in the next one. Yeah.
Reboot. Martin Scorsese and Howard the Duck. Senior Kate Lex.
I feel like I'm being sponsored by IKEA if that's my name.
Yeah,
he is. Man. He is just hating on everybody. Yes.
Spielberg is Superman. Spielberg Strike
Force Moritude. Yeah, man. I like that. That's cool. Would I recommend Jeff Johns' Hawkman Omni if I do need to read anything prior? You don't need to read anything prior. He reboots or takes all of the very convoluted history of Hawkman and kind of gives you a fresh start with both Hawkman and Hawkgirl.
Have you read Newburn by Image? I have not.
You know, I haven't. It's published by Image, but I have not.
What's it about?
It's horror, isn't it?
They even cast as Big Barda. This is very important. Let's see.
I got a lot of wrestlers.
Civil War II or Secret Empire?
Secret Empire. Actually, I liked Secret Empire.
What's the physically biggest book in your whole collection?
The Little Nemo book, not the one by Winsor McCay, but the one that Taschen did later. It's huge. It's bigger than that one. No, because I have to get my.
Oh, okay.
It's like all the way in the back.
Okay, there we go. Can you
That would be a good TikTok. The biggest book versus the smallest book.
Yeah. Thanks for the question, so that he could have those ideas. Have you guys heard about Comics Bugle?
Yeah, they've been part of our. If you look at our outro, they've been one of our people that one of our Patreons for years. I love those guys. They've donated gift cards to our giveaways. Yeah, they're wonderful people.
Thoughts on Noctera? I don't know what.
I like Noctera. I hope they bring it back, and I hope we get a deluxe edition. That's Tony Danielle and who else? Scott Snyder. Yeah.
I don't know which Omni I should get quicker. Detective Comics Omni by Tomasi or Mariko. I'm scared one of them is out of print soon.
I would take out out of the equation. I would take out one of them is going to get out of print soon, because that's going to lead you into buying stuff that you won't like, junk at times, because you there's such a thing as FOMO. You see everybody else has it, and then some idiot on the internet is going, "Oh, it's low in stock." But I try not to do that, right? But between both of those, Tomasi's, I think Tomasi's is great. Mariko's is a little bit of a slow start, but again, that's just my opinion, though. Tamaki has Dan Mora and a few other great artists, Jorge Jimenez on art, so there's that going for it.
Read Josh's answer.
I got the right answer. Gendy Tartakovsky's Berserk. That's the guy that did Dexter's
I like that.
Laboratory, right?
Yes, and Samurai Jack. I like how you go with Dexter's first. I do love Dexter's Laboratory, though. And also, Josh, thank you for asking about mail, because let's open up. I saved it for the live stream. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Your comic.
Is that what's in here?
Yeah, open it up.
How? Oh, okay.
While I talk about
David Cerrone's book.
Yes, that I did open up ahead of time, and I read in one setting while they were filming TikToks. I sat on the floor reading. This is a good book. So he self-published this through Library Kid. It's for mature readers. Our buddy David Cerrone wrote the story, and then let me look at the first name of the artiste. Art by Vincent Alcantara, colors by Ha Opisic, letters Amel Dacia. And I probably can't flip through it because
very sexy.
It's very sexy time, and it follows the narrative through the next volume is going to follow another woman. There's 3 women and on the cover here, and the story follows how they eventually connect and interact with each other in this. I'm doing a horrible job. I'm so sorry, David, if you're watching this.
Cancel.
And this here, days before Apex City's 15th year celebration, Savvy call girl, Lanaya Lee, hustles to hook up with an alien VIP, landing her right in the middle of a terrorist conspiracy. Her life is changed forever when the city's toughest young cop decides she's going to bring everyone down, no matter who gets in their way. So it's also got action and it's great.
It's
and
so he sent us volumes 1 and 2.
Yes, I wanted all 3 because I want to put some in my classroom. So this is Josh's Bang, the Ballad of the Tiger that years ago
Hold it back.
sent. Oh yeah, sorry,
Because of the camera. There you go.
Years ago, he started. He sent to different channels, and I took a look at it. And I'm like, this is amazing. I love it. I just have some suggestions for editing, and because I have a lot of faith in this, the artwork and the story is just so much fun. So yay! Now I've got the 3 volumes for my classroom, and then my own personal collection.
Look at the drawing that he did because he's.
Oh, David said, "Okay, you're welcome." Sorry. Oh, I could show that. Here, show Josh's artwork.
If you kickstart this from Josh, what he does is this amazing little. Sorry, let's do this. Actual sketches in the back. If you kickstarted it from him, so it's really cool. He just picks a character. Of course, you're showing that as I'm showing these cute little pictures.
I'm trying to save time.
There you go. So it's characters from the book.
Go draw something. Josh, I'm horrible at drawing. Thank you.
And if you look at the back of volume 2, there is a quote from one of the greatest YouTubers ever. Josh should never talk. He should just show his artwork. Omar Valdivieso of NMC. It's the first time I've ever been quoted on a book.
Go read more comics. Okay, Josh. This one's my favorite. I like this one.
Oh, DeLorean! How are you, brother?
No! This guy is really hot. This is my favorite. Yeah, this Prince dude, he's really hot.
Because he's green.
Yeah, well, no, he's not green. There he is on the cover.
Oh, you look green on the cover. Okay. I bet one of the remaining announcements is Battle World Volume 4. How much money you want to bet? Side bets. Any spider-related omnis amongst the remaining announcements? Perhaps. A lot more X-Men, I think, right? Let's see. X-Men related. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I only have 5 more books. 4 videos. Is that it? That can't be right. That can't be right. Let me look at something really quick.
Okay.
Schedule.
And I'm going to open up the 2 puzzles that Bruce and Shelley sent.
Oh, gosh. 5 more announcements. 6 more books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Yeah, 6 more books. Okay. Thank you again for reading my silly book. Favorite Kirby Omnibus, Fourth World. Will you ever do a detailed look at your G1 Transformer figures? I kind of like to keep my... oh, no. Why are you laughing? I like, the thing about doing this for a living is there are things I like to enjoy for myself because I consider them my sand garden. And some of those are my figure collection, right? And my video game and physical media. I hate you, Bruce. Were these 2 together, actually? Okay, I know I'm bigger than Melissa McCarthy. Why did you go put me so small there? Why does he have a puzzle of me?
He doesn't. You have a puzzle of you.
What am I going to do with this?
I don't know what to say. Omar's faves.
I hate both of those actors so much.
1,000 pieces.
1,000 pieces? I'm gonna put this in the giveaway. Somebody wants an Uncanny Omar puzzle.
You have faith in us. 1,000 difficult. Here, I'm gonna open one of them up. Probably asked a million times, but where's the announcement for Amazing Spider-Man Omni that you labeled Classic Gang War?
I don't know. That's up to Marvel. Those are just my most wanted. You're opening it up? What are we going to do with this?
I want to see if the people. Oh, wow, those are small.
I got a present for your mom. She likes putting things together.
I want to find the pieces that are like from your face.
That's
like
so
eyeballs and.
That's so weird. Probably. So I don't know when they're gonna do that. Hopefully one time. Omar, what is your screen time and what is your comic time daily? Screen time, like to be editing and stuff. Too much. Too much reading. Too much. The most handsome man in the world. Oh, thank you. You're not talking about Will Ferrell, are you? You should send everyone who wins something in the giveaway one piece of the puzzle. We can only finish the puzzle at the eventual near mintcon. Oh, I love that.
Give it to Tom.
Dude, actually, I would love to.
What if you were Wolverine? A Wolverine. What if you were Wolverine as a puzzle?
I would be down with that. I would put that together, or give it to your mom to put together for me.
Your mom, can you put this together? Which story did you enjoy more, Geiger or Something is Killing the Children?
Ooh, well, I haven't finished Something is Killing the Children. Neither have I finished Geiger. Ooh, that's a tough one because I really like both of those books. I'm gonna go with Geiger, just a little bit more. No, I do not need an Alf puzzle. Do not give Bruce any more ideas.
What if it was Dom or Lars? Like it tricks you. Like it's not. They switch out the puzzle pieces. Did you ever think that you would spend a Saturday morning? Oh, where's that comment? Talking to strangers. Here we go. Friendly strangers on a peaceful Saturday morning would be your full-time job.
No.
Well, now you guys are strangers because
never did I think that. Never did I think
because we recognize you guys.
Never did I think. Shut up, John. At least it's not Perceptor. I'll take Wheelie over Perceptor. Voiced by the phenomenal and legendary Frank Welker. So I'll take Wheelie. Thank you as a compliment. But still hate you.
Oh, man. Shoo. Laminate it. Make it glossy.
Make it glossy. Yes, Big Barda is my favorite DC superhero. Yeah, that's pretty good there. I like that.
40 miracle. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for that super chat.
There's the pre-kinder.
Yeah, we went to
post.
Yeah, went to Kinderdick. Right? That's what how it's pronounced? I think it is.
Okay. Yeah. Body by Liefeld's not no longer stranger customer. You are cool enough for Perceptor.
I know what the Perceptor sucks. Do you think the Spectre hasn't had a solo series so long because he's not that popular, or because his power set makes him difficult to write? Actually, if you read the intro of John Ostrander's Spectre, it's the second. It's because nobody really knows what to do with the character. A lot of people think he's overpowered, and those characters are always hard to write. Like, I think of I don't know how Stephanie Phillips wrote Phoenix. Like, how do you write a story about a character that's just so powerful?
Do you think most popular media are made for kids, all age groups, hence become more famous, but generally just liked by a certain audience?
Popular media. I don't know. I'm trying to think of every company. Everybody that's trying to sell something wants to have that target audience, right? Kids, because those are your future consumers. Those are your future purchasers. I don't think things are geared more towards kids these days, though, especially with comics. There's very few comics that are geared towards kids, right? It's mostly geared towards people in their 20s and 30s and 40s. And, well, some people in their 60s don't think that comics are written for them anymore. That's because, people fear change too. Got to get the kids hooked. But I think of video games. Video games, they still cater to a wider audience.
I'm still reading single issues.
Oh, yeah.
I was just thinking that I need to go back to pick up some more. I'd like to pick up DCKO issue 3. I like the first 2 issues. And... but right now I'm focusing on reading the Superior Spider-Man, a couple issues before it, and the first 6 issues for the book club tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time. And that is through Zoom, through, what's that thing called? Patreon, the $7.77 tier. So James was asking, are we going to have the puzzle done before the book club meeting?
Heck no. I'll be interviewing Angushman from For the Love of Comics because he is publishing comics now. And, you know, I wanted to talk to him about his journey from, you know, YouTube, comic book YouTuber to full-time YouTuber to now publisher. And I love talking to that man. So that's at noon tomorrow. There'll be a Marvel Omni announcement tomorrow morning. And then that video at noon. And then, yeah, probably the Eternaut video will come out sometime tomorrow as well. My favorite crisis is
really nice. Sorry. And then the question what's your favorite crisis? Let's see.
My midlife crisis. My midlife crisis I had because that's when I like to consider the time I went full time with this job because I got fired from IT as my midlife crisis, and it was the best thing I've ever done in my life outside of having kids, marrying Melanie.
EBS Webs, was that the kind of answer you were expecting?
Oh, you mean the crisis? The crisis.
Wait,
infinite crisis. Infinite crisis is the right answer. I thought you meant something personal. No. And reading Assorted Crisis is very good. That's the Dennis Camp book, right? Oh, yeah. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for the trade paperback.
DC KO3 was the best one so far. I'm psyched for DC's upcoming still lineup. Batwoman, Lobo, the Demon. Firestorm, Satan, etc. Oh, and Jonah Hex later this year.
Who's doing Jonah Hex? Crushing Crisis is my favorite crisis.
Midlife Crisis on it. You want to name the channel?
Yep, Midlife Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Oh, that's why you're saying it. Shot us up. Okay.
Yep, that was one of the pitches I had for the channel was the name Midlife Crisis on Infinite Earth.
When do you rank crossover or events? What do you consider? Just like last time they asked you to rank Inferno, Mutant Massacre, and Fall of the Mutants.
When do you rank crossover events? What do you consider? A good reading experience. Fall of the Mutants is not really a crossover event. It's an event. Each book was doing their own thing, but it's still my favorite. Crossover event would be Inferno. That crossed over between X Factor and Uncanny X-Men. But you didn't need to read New Mutants. It was just a crossover between X Factor and X-Men.
Any comics where John Romita's Jr. art really shines? I've read Daredevil, The Man Without Fear recently, and I also had the first Amazing Spider-Man Modern Epic Collection.
His Daredevil with Innocenti is really good. I really like that era. I know, you know, people like different era of John Romita Jr. Some like the older stuff, like when he first started out, like the Roger Stern Spider-Man stuff. But I kind of like his. I really like his Kingpin. Like he draws big guys so well. And I know during that era he started changing his art style to a more blockier style. But I kind of dig it the older I get. And the Scott Hanna inked stuff when he was doing Amazing Spider-Man by JMS, I think was phenomenal. It is sewn binding. Monster Musume. At least the first deluxe edition is.
Thank you, Jack, for the super chat.
Published by Seven Seas Entertainment or Ghost Ship Entertainment.
John's current pull list is about 30 titles. Thankfully, not all of them are consistent monthlies. Wow. Lucas says his run with JMS was peak, although that's unfortunately out of print.
It's an Epic collection, though. Right? The modern era Epic?
Let's see. Any reprint announcements coming?
Not from Marvel, unfortunately. So far. I'll ask again about books in December.
To prove that you remember Prophetics Test 9856, you have to remember Spider-Man One More Day every time you see me.
Okay. One more day. Got it. Reprint is back.
The first modern epic is out of print.
Gosh dang it. Really? How? That's crazy.
Was Avengers versus Aliens
good?
I know you're a big Alien fan. I think I'm getting it.
It's a lot of fun. Or a lot of fun.
Not that it's comics, but loves the Alien franchise.
Yes, it's a lot of it was better than it needed to be. It could have been just goofy fun, but there's actually a really good story in there. And it's Jonathan Hickman.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Boo to no reprints. Well, so far. I don't know 100% yet.
Any news or hope for Guardians of Bendis Volume 2?
No news, but there's always hope. It springs eternal.
Cat versus Aliens is even better, in my opinion.
I haven't seen... Cat versus Aliens, not Cat. I heard Cat versus Aliens.
My daughter's getting into comics as a Stranger Things fan. Got her the Dark Horse Library editions. Her first English language read. She's 11. What similar story should I get her? Oh.
Paper Girls. It's a coming of age.
Yeah, that's a good.
Sneak in Paper Girls right in there. And then You know, the older she gets, she can get into more things like that are period pieces that are done really well. I really like grommets. I don't know if I would like recommend that to an 11-year-old though, but absolutely Paper Girls. I think she would really like it, especially if she's okay with reading things like Stranger Things.
Are they releasing Avengers versus Aliens?
I hope so, dude. That art is great. Is that Ribbage? Surprised they didn't. How was glamping? You microwave it? We did not microwave hot dogs. Thank you very much. We boiled hot dogs. Yeah.
Oh, parental advisory.
Well, because of the violence.
Yeah, I was like,
it's good. I really dug it. It was better than it needed to be. What? You don't like that Ribbage?
Yeah, I don't think that art works for me.
Okay, you're the only one. Everybody else likes that Ribbage. What is your? What did you knock down?
I'm sitting over here.
Because whatever you touched over there earlier with Chip Zdarsky moving him around.
I was trying really hard.
Uncanny X-Men Volume 1 or 3. What's your favorite omnibus? Cable Dipple?
Yeah.
Okay. People mention double dipping. I'm gonna get a headache whenever we'll have Miller's Daredevil reprinted, making it Daredevil Volume 5, but the OG colors are priority. Plus, it will have this Steve Ditko book in there.
Is this Sassy Sinister?
It's Jonathan Hickman, so yes. Who are some of the artists that mostly do covers now that you miss doing interior? Oh gosh, there's so many. Arthur Adams, Nick Bradshaw, Russell Dauterman. It sucks, man, because I get it. They make as much money doing covers, but I wish they would do sequential art again. Jim Lee, although he's working on Hush 2. Yeah. Boiled hot dogs. Yes. You boil the hot dogs and then you grill them. What are you, a savage, Josh? Anyone else make their hot dogs in the oven? Ooh, that sounds good.
What are some comics to help you learn Spanish?
Blue Beetle. There's a whole issue that's done in Spanish. And they do the translations in the back. The New Blue Beetle by Keith Giffen. Omar, favorite Omni is Uncanny Volume 3. David knows me. That's right. J. Scott Campbell's another one.
Aww.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Patrick Gleason.
Dude, Patrick Gleason is just doing cover. What? Like, the guy used to do so much interior art. Like, what is happening?
Did the Daredevil by Miller Omni have altered colors?
It had modern colors, but they're not like they're not as in your face as the, what's it called? The Thor by Simonson omnibus.
Did you read Decorum?
Yeah, loved it.
Did you think that the climax?
Oh yeah, I think the series got canceled, unfortunately, but it's really good. I really like that book. Jerome Pino is only doing covers these days. Yeah,
throw them in the deep end and read
Nata
to learn Spanish.
Yeah, but the translation is good.
You threw the
it because of the colors. Yeah, some people.
Okay.
Some people didn't dig it.
Would you recommend getting Nightfall Omnis or Big Trades?
Omnis.
Have you read Miles Morales by Saladin?
Yeah, I liked it. I like Cody Ziegler's more, but I like Saladin Allman's run.
Marvel has to up them rates for interiors. Wow.
You almost got it.
Got it, John.
You almost got it.
Marvel has to up them rates for interiors, Omar. You know this.
How do I know this? I don't work for Marvel.
Any news of Batman Gargoyle of Gotham?
No. Brats for hot dog. Oh, no. Good old hot dog goes a long way. That's a good quote, bro.
Oh, my God.
Put that on the that'll be my first blurb. It'll be on what's the cheap hot dogs? Not ballpark. I'm not even good enough for ballpark. It's like
this is your first blurb.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Seeing as none of them have one, which Black DC characters would you want to get an ongoing? For me, I'd want either Mr. Terrific or Static to get their own solo ongoings.
DC characters, Mr. Terrific is by far one of my favorites. Black Lightning had an ongoing series. Static had an ongoing series, but Mr. Terrific, he kind of did with the Terrifics. And if you haven't read the Terrifics, they are terrific. It's really good. I'm trying to think what other character. Vixen, I think, would make a good compelling character, because you could do weird things with the character, like Grant Morrison's Animal Man. Yeah, Vixen.
John is clarifying. It's because you hear the artists talk about it, and you even said they get paid the same for just doing covers.
Oh,
I listen to you. I know it's scary.
John, why are you listening and quoting me?
Which comic book would you recommend to prep for Avengers Doomsday?
Books of Doom, which is in trade paperback, to kind of get to know that character. From the little stories, that's what the Russo brothers said. Those aren't teasers. They're not trailers. They are stories, and you have to pay attention. So I'm going to go with Black Panther by Reggie Hudlin. Fantastic Four by Mark Waid and Mike Wieringo. Oof, this is tough. You know, X-Men Blue and Gold, just based on the costumes they're using. The first volume, Mutant Genesis. No. I'm thinking outside the box here because of what we saw in the trailer. So something like Captain America by Nick Spencer, believe it or not. Yeah. And then Thor's a tricky one, because what Thor would I recommend? Because we don't really know a lot. Maybe the new Thor. Maybe the Unworthy Thor. Or is that what it's called? What the heck is that run called? The one by Al Ewing. Oh, no, Immortal Thor. That one. Maybe that one.
Do you know of any comics that take place in our home state of Kentucky?
Well, Don Rosa drew some. That like the duck, like the Kentucky River is in the Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck, and anything like you'll see a lot of the landscapes if you grew up in Kentucky show up in his Duck comics. Oh, Walking Dead starts off in Kentucky.
Immortal
Thor. Yeah, that's what it's called. Thank you all.
Which superhero villain would you rent your basement to? That's a cool question.
Lex Luthor. I know he's got the money. Go ahead, Lex. Just don't hurt my uncanny on me. Well, please do whatever weird scientific experiments on like pets and
no.
Well, this is why you're not part of this meeting, Melanie. And superhero. I feel like Batman would be like too demanding. Omar, I need an extra 5 minutes down here. And I'm like, I gotta record a video, dude. Fine. Well, Bruce got money though, so I'm like, okay. Well, 5 minutes is gonna cost you. Whatever. I think when I get older, I'm just gonna be talking to myself a lot.
Any news on Sinister Sons by Peter J. Tomasi?
No, you were talking about like an addition added to the books to an expanded omnibus. No news on that.
Thank you for the super chat.
North Lake Ghost. What comic, if you saw someone reading, would make you automatically think they were rad, even though you didn't know them? Happened to me yesterday when I saw Love and Rockets. Oh, aww. Like something that I love. Okay, like X-Men, it makes sense when I see somebody reading X-Men. I'm like, oh, cool. They got into X-Men. What's an obscure? It used to be Berserk. You would never see Berserk being read before the big deluxe editions came out. And I would sometimes like see somebody read Berserk. And it used to, and even rarer before that, it was like just seeing a lady read a comic. It would never happen in the 80s and 90s. So I remember the first time I saw a lady read a comic at the comic book store. I was like, wow, so women read like comics.
In public.
Yeah, it wasn't out in public. Let's see. Nowadays, it would be something.
Outside of the comic store.
You know, everything gets a movie nowadays.
I remember one of Alicia's concerts. I was reading Deadpool single issue, and I took it with me. Like, oh, I'm still reading it, so I took it with us to the concert. I'm trying to think. They're reading it.
Like, you know, maybe some Transformers, but even that had a TV show. You know, so what would I think somebody's rad because they like it? Batman Year 2. Batman Year 2. A lady reading Batman Year 2? Whoa, that's another level of like rad.
I did read Batman Year 2.
A true lady.
But to be fair, I wouldn't have chosen it though. Unless you were like, you know, unless it was a thing with you. Any comics featuring North Dakota other than that one issue of She-Hulk crossed during Charles Soule's run?
I don't keep up with states. I have to remember names. Dakota North. Final answer. Next.
Cannonball
Omar,
Nuts
they
are from
did let me
Kentucky.
to read comics. Yeah, but it's always like a little like podunk town that is a no name in Eastern Kentucky, and it's always the mines, right? It's the coal mines. It's never like, okay, well, although when his family did show up, it was always the farmhouse. But there's like no roads, right? Like there's no like, oh, that's that place in Eastern Kentucky. No, there's none of that. It's just like somewhere in Eastern Kentucky. Okay, Starman would melt my heart. I'd be like, you like Starman?
Did I melt your heart by Christmas present?
You did.
Okay. Recently on TikTok, someone asked you about comics that have autistic or neurodivergent characters. You should check out Adora and the Distance by Mark Bernardin. He wrote it because his daughter is nonverbal autistic, and when she's smiling or laughing to herself, he wonders what's going on in her head. The story's about a girl who goes on an adventure.
Oh, that's beautiful.
What my gosh!
What is it called?
He's the TV writer who's written for Marvel and wrote on Eyes of Wakanda,
Marvels of the Universe, Masters of the Universe,
and Kid Crusader, and the forthcoming
God of
War series. He also co-hosts Fat Man Beyond with Kevin Smith. That's so awesome.
What was the book called? Adora.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude.
Oh. Oh, wait. This person would snatch it away from
to each their own. You all leave those people that enjoy Batman Year 2 alone. Batman Year 2 Absolute Edition.
Who are some of your favorite female G.I. Joes?
Well, there's not that many. All of them. Scarlet, though. Woo. Jinx. CoverGirl. Both the original version and the Redux version. Lady Jane.
Her name is CoverGirl?
Yeah, it's long before what you think of CoverGirl. She was covering people. She's covering people. I got to cover.
Cover me.
I'm on a cover magazine. CoverGirl. Come on, Melanie. This is G.I. Joe. And I think Lady J. Oh, wait a second. Top Baroness. Woo! Baroness with them glasses and that. Oh, yes. Ooh, yes. Bottom is Lady J. Not that there's anything wrong with short hair on women, but she was a little more I don't know what's the word, is like what's the term, Melanie, that is safe to use these days? You're more in tune with the youth.
No, I'm not. But I'm around them more. What are you trying to say? Just
she's very she gets along with the guys more. She's
because of her hair?
No, just the way she acts.
Oh.
You know, back in the day we used to call them like girls.
Tomboy?
Yeah, is that still a term we can use?
I don't know. I used it the other day, I believe.
Look, language and terminology changes all the time. And I don't want to offend anybody.
The X-Men visited there plenty. And Hellcat was our assigned superhero after Civil War.
Yeah, we got freaking Cannonball. Dang it.
Wait, but you like Cannonball.
Yeah, he's cool. He's an external, or was.
Charlie, thank you for the super chat.
I would love, since Marvel and DC are crossing over, I would love a What If Elseworlds called What If Jack Kirby Stayed with Marvel? You see an alternate history from both companies. My What If number 11 idea.
Cool.
Who would you have draw it? Oh, you know who I would pick? Ladron. That guy has a very Kirby art style, or can do it. Rick, you're in for a treat, my friend. You are in for a treat with that Batman Year 2.
Okay, look, there's
so it's okay to use that. Cool. Okay, Tomboy's still cool.
What is this person? Christy
McNichol?
I don't know who that is. Do you?
Sorry,
Jack.
Where should I start reading Moon Knight? Jen McKay's Moon Knight is really easy to get into. Like, legit. Christy McNichol. Who is that?
Have you decided the schedule of the week?
Melanie, have I?
No, sir.
Probably tomorrow not. Is breaking news at the very early morning, or unless you're on Patreon, it will be today. And then 12 p.m. I'm talking to For the Love of Comics, going from comic book YouTuber to publisher, and then the Eternaut. Monday, I am sneaking in something that I had time to do. It'll be a surprise reading order. Tuesday is the Marvel trades, old reader, new reader. Linz and I are joining Maddie. I'm also interviewing. Who am I interviewing on Tuesday, Melanie? No. Monday I'm interviewing somebody. Sorry about that. Let me double check.
Oh, we have matching shirts.
Joe Pruitt and Ron Mars are joining me on Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, Tuesday is the Marvel trades and old reader, new reader at 8. Wednesday is, I think that's when my Absolute Death of Superman video will go up, as well as the Reels Talk. Thursday is something big, I'm sure. Something big. Omnibus, some DC Omni. Bill Hester's joining me at 5 p.m. for a live interview. Love Bill Hester's art, so very excited to talk to him. And then Friday is at 12 p.m. the DC solicitations for April. 6 p.m. Peter and I will be talking X-Men Omni announcements and how to help you decide what to do with your life.
Whoa.
Life lessons with Peter and Omar.
That's a 2-for-1.
We never agree on anything.
Thank you, Rahul, for asking. And thank you, Big Barda, for
Yeah, that's pretty hot. What's your favorite fourth world
Thank you
run?
for the super chat.
Honestly, I think over time, I really like Mr. Miracle. It's grown on me a lot. Not just because of Big Barda, but just, the things it was a different book. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Mr. Miracle. That's a good one. Good answer, Omar.
Phil Hester introduced Josh to Dream.
Kurosawa's film? What do you mean Dream? Oh, she loves. She's a big fan of that. I'm gonna be live a lot this week. Yeah, I'm gonna be live a lot this week. Yeah, Linz and I are joining Maddie for Absolute Wonder Woman on Tuesday. Old reader, new reader.
Mr. Miracle's my favorite too.
New Gods
is solid, and issue 7 is an all-time classic. The source.
Yeah, but I gotta go with Mr. Miracle. I think it's been my favorite for the last few years.
Hey, we didn't get the Christy. Oh, did you look her up?
No, I didn't. I don't even know what he was referencing though.
Well, I think the tomboy comment. Isn't that what you meant, Jack?
I thought he was referencing G.I. Joe, so that's where my brain went.
Sandman reading his Green Arrow run by Kevin Smith.
Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant the movie.
Actually, the Kurosawa film is called Dreams.
Oh my God, he actually said so she was
an actress?
American former actress.
Oh, okay.
What movie was she in where she was tomboyish? I can't believe we still use that term. Everything else is not allowed. So I figured we didn't use it.
Thank you, John, for the super chat. Let's get real. How much money in a dollar amount have you spent on Death of Superman? We will wait if you have to bust out the calculator.
I don't want to think about this because DC doesn't send me any books. So every one of those Superman, Death of Superman books I buy and give away, that comes out of my pocket. How about this, John? More than $1, less than 1,000. Less than 1,000.
No.
It was out of print at one time, though.
I know, but still, surely no. Oh wait, how many times you bought it?
I don't want to talk about. I want to talk about. Let's keep going.
Our Chung-Chi from Street Fighter was a G.I. Joe member.
Chung-Chi, Chun-Li. Is that what? I don't know Chung-Chi.
There's a Death of Superman.
I didn't buy that one. I didn't buy that one. I did not buy the novel.
How many announcements are left for this round?
5, total 6 books, but I don't know if that's everything. I have to double check with Marvel, probably in late January.
Oh, okay.
Chun-Li. Okay, that's right. She was a G.I. They even made a G.I. Joe figure of her. Yeah, you're right.
With Tinian's mega success lately, especially with his Exquisite Corpses movie announcement, we need an interview with him.
I would love to interview Tinian.
I mean, Tinian.
Tiny Onion. I would love
wrong.
to. I've talked to him at conventions before. He's a really nice guy. Very, really, really sweet. So I would love to interview him.
Oh, this is a cool question. What's the next DC character you think will get their own absolute title? I'm betting either Aquaman or Swamp Thing.
Absolute Nubia. I'm just kidding. Aquaman doesn't have one yet. Okay, so if you're choosing Aquaman and Swamp Thing, John Constantine, that fellow seems to be pretty popular. William the Fridge, hold on, can you go to Hamza's? William the Fridge Perry was also a G.I. Joe. Yes, but we were talking about women. I mean, unless the fridge does it for you, Hamza, then more power to you.
Any news on your next evergreen? What comics are we reading?
No, because everything right now is focused on the polls. So that's all at least. Knort. That's Tina's favorite. Absolute Kite Man, Absolute Condiment King.
Which Atelier? That's the manga I'm currently loving.
You like Asadora.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
and
Asadora.
I'm looking forward to the next volume coming out soon.
Kingdom.
Actually, Asadora, you know, because I kept getting teased about name my top 5 female characters. She's one of the top 5. I love Asadora. I
am loving Kingdom right now. I hope we get deluxe editions of those one day. Absolute Big Barda. Absolute Big Barda, you know, they would have to make her different. Like, she would be like skinny, not really muscular, and really smart. Why do they call her Big Barda, though?
Initial D. That's an old one.
I hope they keep bringing those out.
Yes, Kingdom, loving and consistent monthly.
Yeah, once a month is when we're getting it. We got a lot to catch up on, though. What do we got, like 5 years before we... No, wait, hold on, 12. Oh, no, we got like 7 years before we catch up. Even at a month, a book.
Oh, I would like Absolute Teen Titans. Yeah.
Of
course, you got Case Close.
That's still going, yeah. How to fix binding on damaged absolutes or omnis. I did a video on that.
Thank you for the super chat.
But not every book can be fixed, though. It has to be the type of video where the ribbon comes apart. Because the ribbon and the signature and all that right now is just kind of... It really doesn't do anything these days. It's not like the way books used to be made. They're a lot different. It's just pretty much cosmetics. So that can be fixed. But if it's ripped from the actual like end sheets, that's a completely different problem. Oh, you can answer this one, baby.
Let's go.
Nico Robin.
Thank you.
Woo.
Wait.
I'm sorry. You go.
Let's see. So Robin was my favorite Straw Hat, and then it moved over to Sanji. But yeah, I love Robin. No, I do. I don't doubt myself. I got this.
Oh
wait.
Boy.
Think of the stickers I bought. The Doctor, the Tot Chopper. So how about this? I don't remember names.
The old lady.
But the old lady. I love her. Can I count Big Face Dude as a woman?
The drag?
Yeah. I love them so much with the big face.
Oh, the purple headed.
It's like Tim Curry.
Yeah. It is based on Frankfort.
Yes,
right?
I love. Okay, so that's 3. And then
do what you do to me.
Okay. Who else did? Oh, and then the person who was the daughter but said, no, I'm the son of the one bad guy, and they really look up to it's the name of a food. It begins with an O. O-D, not Odin.
Who are you asking for help, baby? I don't know.
Anybody. Oh, I like Boa Hancock. Yes, that would
awesome.
be my number 5. But who's the
who are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm using my phone.
I can't even remember.
Wait, look, and out of my women, like some of them aren't born female.
You're so progressive.
No, Vivi was kind of boring. Sorry, although it was really sweet with.
That was really awesome.
Sweet. No, oh gosh, no, Big Mom's annoying. I don't like Big Mom.
You don't like Nami?
She's okay. I said Big Mom.
No, but you didn't put Nami on your 5. Okay,
she's okay.
Okay.
Wait, scroll down. Yes, thank you.
Yamato.
Yes, yes, thank you. Because the fact that they want to be the person whose name I can't remember.
Oh my gosh, you're really good at this. But you got 5 people. Good job. Omar, what are your thoughts on the Batman Zdarsky Omni? Well, my thoughts are I like that run. You know, ups and downs. I thought it started off fun. Then it got a dip, and it was fun again. I liked it so much. It was going to be.
I was right, Odin.
it was going to be our near mint condition variant. But then things change with DC, and now it's the Walt's Comic Shop direct market variant. But I got to choose the cover. So
And
technically, it could still be a near mint condition variant that you get exclusively through Walt's Comic Shop. And Walt even said you could do that, but I feel like in order to be a near mint condition variant, you need the logo in the back, and they wouldn't let us put the logo because we are not a shop. Nor will I ever be a shop, even though you get these shirts through our, what is it called?
Spread Shop.
Spread Shop.
Yeah, I remember that.
Them's the breaks, man.
Did I say Boa is one? I replaced
you
Boa. I really do like Boa, but I'm going to, because Mr. 2, Bon Clay is the name.
Don't forget that guy. No.
Yes, I love him.
I hate Bon Clay so much.
No, it's all about friendship, and he was such a great friend to Luffy. I dare say, perhaps even a tiny bit more than like Zoro and Sanji. And
that guy.
Yes.
Wow. Absolute dog welder. Yes, Fernando. Omar, top 5 males in One Piece. Oh, I'm a basic.
There you go.
I'm basic, man. I love Zoro.
It's okay to be basic.
I like Ace. I know people don't really like Ace. I actually like Kobe. Like,
oh yeah, I love Kobe.
Kobe's
the right answer.
When he came back, that was so cool, man. Like Luffy,
Yes,
I can't help but like Luffy. Like he's very inspirational. He's very Goku, right? Like no matter what, we're gonna get through this. Oh, dude, who?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Whitebeard. I like him.
Oh yes,
I like Whitebeard.
I got his sticker.
Yeah, he's cool.
And you gave him the straw hat.
Oh, Shanks. Yeah,
Shanks is.
I like Shanks at the beginning more. We didn't really know much about Shanks.
You know, I never really did like Law.
Yeah,
and I never watched the anime. I just read the manga. I'm current. It's finally it's wrapping up that backstory.
Who the F is?
He
didn't say Luffy. He said Luffy. Who the F is Luffy?
Are you going to be reviewing the Invisibles Compendium coming out next week?
Yes, I will
Looking
be.
To buy it
because it's my chance to talk about that book.
Oh, I like Smokers too.
Smoker's cool.
Oh, and I love Art Garp. Yeah,
Garp is cool. But yeah, I go with Whitebeard. I like that character. That's the thing about Oda. He creates so many characters that you even like the less popular ones too. I really like his stuff.
Manga you would donate to a public library to get people to try manga for the first time.
One Piece, I think, made it in our... We did a stream, and I'm thinking about doing it every year now, where I get together with members of the community, and we all bring in a book to put on our top 10 list, and whatever that list will be, I end up donating it to a library, a local library. I love doing that. That was a lot of fun, except when I found out that Eternaut was long out of print, and that book was going for $350. So thank you so much to one of our viewers that sent a used copy of it back when it was out of print. That video meant a lot to me because I think it's very important for people to have access to books that we love. I think One Piece actually made it on that list, and I donated volume 1. I think I got the 3 in 1.
How far did you get?
97, I think. Yeah, I didn't make it past 97. It's that long arc. Favorite female: Nico, Vivi, Nami, Big Mom, Boa. Oh, dude, the Golden Age.
Golden Age, yeah.
Golden Age arc. Even
though
Berserk story arc,
that's just the beginning.
It legit is the longest flashback, but it's so good. You could not.
It makes everything else really good.
Like reading it as they were coming out, I couldn't wait for the next installment. It was the best thing outside of like Uncanny X-Men in my experience for reading, like bringing me back to that era of like, oh, I can't wait for the next book. I put everything down. Work, sorry, can't come in. Berserk. Actually, I remember saying that. That was the joke. Oh, Berserk is out? Oh, Berserk's coming out this week. Okay. I can't come in to work. Sorry.
I love 20th
Century Boys is great. She just read Pluto. Did you finish it?
I'm almost done. I'm on the last volume. And
that's my favorite.
Half of the last volume left.
That's my favorite Urasawa.
Wrapping up. I know that New Teen Titans Volume 2 is getting a reprint. Is there any chance for a reprint of Volumes 3 and 4?
Were they in our top 20? Then yes.
Buy a new Spooky channel.
Be good, brother. And a big shout out, by the way, to Final Shadow, who always does the timestamps. And I always try to go in and pin it so people can jump around. Thank you, Final Shadow. Unsung hero like him and James. Good people out there. We have a great community, and we love you all. Like, legit. No BS.
Have you ever been tempted to buy
Yes.
an out-of-print Omni,
I
Extra
have.
Edition, or Deluxe hardcover from eBay for a noticeable mark? Almost did it with the Miss Marvel Omni, but resisted.
Okay, I've shared a story before, but I'll share it again. How about this? This is the Fantagraphics Deluxe Hardcover Edition slipcase of Usagi Yojimbo. These stories are not collected in the Dark Horse era. This, they said, was going to have a one-time print run. Fantagraphics did. And I was saving money at the time to buy it. And I was thinking, oh, Amazon will have a sale. I'll get it when they have a sale. And then it went out of print, and I'm like, well, maybe I'll get restocked. And 6 months later, the prices just kept, because I used to use Tracker. I don't know if anybody still uses the little tracker that kept an eye on the prices. Like, and it was going up and up. And I'm like, okay, I got to buy it. And then something happened, new water heater, life happened, right? Like, I couldn't get it. I forgot about it. Years later, I ended up buying it. I spent $500 on it. It was more expensive than anything I've ever bought. And then, a couple years after that, I started the channel, and I got, into like became, working relations with different publishers. And Fantagraphics announced they were going to reprint it in 2020. And I was like, what? You guys said it was a one-time print run, and they reprinted it. So even when things are limited edition, even though things are like numbered or whatever, there's still a chance that the company will reprint it. Yeah. So I learned my lesson. So I've been there with you. I spent $500 on that box set that when it came back to print was what, $79 with discounts, $100 retail. Yeah. I've been there.
So it's 12:59. We'll take a few more questions. Rank the Robins from favorite to least favorite.
That's a great question. Tim Drake, best Robin ever. Better detective than Batman. I said what I said. Number two. Ooh. Number two, Damian Wayne has really grown on me. Kelly, I think. Dick Grayson, then Kelly, and then Stephanie, and then Jason Todd at the bottom. Oh, Starro, then Jason Todd. Jaro, sorry, not Starro. I'm not trying to be a broken record, but you mentioned you are announcing DC Omnis this week. Is that going to be a regular thing going forward? No. I'm doing the solicitations. We will be doing announcements of DC Omnis as they drop in the catalog, because even though I know the information, like, I'm not allowed to because they asked me not to. And yes, I very well could. I could be an a-hole and release all the information and get all the hits and get all the views and get the subscriptions, but
then they would quit working with you.
Yeah, exactly. Then they would stop working with me. That's ridiculous.
When is the next Omni announcement?
Tomorrow, the Marvel one. I don't know about DC. It's whenever they start dropping in the catalog.
Omar, I'm very tempted to make Batman by Morrison my first Omni.
Oh, it's great.
Omni set. How is the reading experience by itself? Because I know it leaves out issues and intertwines with other runs.
The Resurrection of Ra's al Ghul,
D&E's Detective, and Winnick's Batman.
It reads fine by itself. Morrison, they were doing their own thing, and I will say it starts off normal, like, oh, Batman's got a kid. Oh, Ninja Man Bet. This is cool. And then when you get to the second volume, woo, it is. What? What am I reading? Batman has a backup of his brain? Oh, yeah. That's okay. Wait. Dick, Tim, Stephanie, Damian, Jason. Tim is a better detective. Yes, Frank, we agree. I agree with that ranking. Dick Grayson is better as Nightwing. He totally is. Yeah. Best Nightwing ever.
I adore Morrison's Batman. The first two Omnis are great.
Yeah, I like the third one too. But it does get a little confusing, and that's okay to be confused. Everybody gets confused in that book.
Let's see. It's 101. How many more questions?
Let's do 5. 5 more questions.
So what you're saying is that it's full Morrison?
No, not full Morrison, but almost there.
Why do you think Marvel will out of print the volume 1s of their flagship heroes? Do they reprint them often? The thought of picking up volume 5 as the first book in the series worries me.
So the honest opinion is because they don't have unlimited warehouse space. It costs money to reprint books. And if you look at any publisher, hardcovers are always gone. They hardly reprint books. And I mean any book publisher, not DC, not comic publisher. I'm talking about books. Usually they'll print a hardcover and they'll keep the soft covers in print because they're cheaper to make and people will still buy them. So that's why. It wasn't until really we started talking to them when was that? 2018, 2019, that they started seeing that people were buying these Omnis. They want it reprinted. So that's why they don't keep them in print. It used to be that they would reprint the same book all the time, like New X-Men and Uncanny X-Men and Amazing Spider-Man. But then there were other books that would never be reprinted. So
is it possible to see what you see from your side?
The camera's a little, I don't know. Maybe I would hate to disconnect the camera. maybe I'll try.
Is it possible to show us what do you see?
Yeah, I would have to move the camera.
I think this person was asking about DC. Maybe I'm misinterpreting the question.
I saw that as take the camera and spin it around.
Yeah, I did too, but for some reason that popped in my head as well.
Okay, I don't think that's it.
I'm not quite sure. Werewolf by Night Omnibus reprint rumblings?
No, nothing like that.
Okay, so
two
more questions. What is your least favorite comic by Chris Claremont?
The one he hasn't written yet. That's a Chris Claremont answer. What's your favorite story you've ever written, Chris Claremont? The one I haven't written yet. Let's see. I'm not the biggest fan of his JLA run. He was short, and him and Byrne were kind of doing their own thing. And I kind of like the pacing of where everything was leading up to that point. Fantastic Four. Actually, I like this Fantastic Four. I know some people are very hit and miss with that. I would say probably his JLA run is my least favorite run that he did. Maybe some of the God Loves Man Kills 2, just completely unnecessary, but editorial driven. I like Sovereign 7, actually.
What's your opinion on 2000 era of DC?
It's great. Got me back into reading comics and staying there.
Sorry. Last one.
Okay, Omar, what's your favorite X-Men event? I'm on Claremont's run, and I'm getting very close to reading Mutant Massacre for the first time. Oh, dude, you're in for a treat, Lance. Fall of the Mutants. Fall of the Mutants is my all-time favorite. That's the second event. It's not a crossover event. Everybody, X-Factor's dealing with Angel, Death, Apocalypse. New Mutants are dealing with the Right and Cameron Hodge. Oh, man, what a great era. And then the X-Men are dealing with the Adversary and Dallas. Oh, gosh, I love that. I love that event, man. It's very... It's fantasy almost. It's very different than all the other X-Men events. Was that the last question, baby?
Yep.
Okay. And on that note, thank you all so much for watching. I love doing the Saturday live stream. It re-energizes me, and I love talking comics to people. Thank you all. Thank you all for being a big part of this. And yeah, thank you all. Thank you for our Patreons. Couldn't be doing that. Couldn't be doing this without you all. And much love, everybody. I'm out of here until tomorrow. I'll be doing another live stream at noon with my buddy Angushman from For the Love of Comics. I love that dude. I think I have a live stream every day next week.
Wow. It's a lot.
Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I hope y'all like hearing my voice. Live. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We are out of here. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Stay minty.